Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to POKEARTH. In our last video, we covered up Lavender Town, as well as I made another video discussing the beta map, or at least the first release of it, 0.0.44. Yeah, that's how I do it. So today we're going to be covering Route 12, just Route 12. As you may see from this map, it's mostly in ocean routes, so most of this is going to be covered by ocean or everything to the right of it. We're going to check out just a little bit on how I did the ocean, which is the main reason why this route took a long time. And there's only one house on the route, so it might be a little boring, I guess. I don't know. So basically Route 12 is just one long bridge. In the games it's known as the Silent Bridge, and yeah, that's pretty much it. All it is just these mostly copied and pasted bridge-like blocks. Here we have the cube variant and the oakwood long one. The only one that's different for the cube is just right here. I made it a little differently just because I needed it to fit. So, interesting things about this would probably be one, I did keep the border rocks or whatever. Of course, they don't actually block you from going forward because realistically speaking they wouldn't. And next thing would probably be this sign, just says fishing spot called the Silence Bridge, because everyone walks on their tiptoes to avoid scaring the water type Pokemon. Just a Pokemon thing, I guess. As you continue heading south, the mountains turn into a forest, and we can just keep going along the bridge. There's a dead end over here. I probably need to fix this just a little, but you can fish off this dock as well as the one that had the sign. As for the coast, I did put sand, dirt, try to make it look realistic and all that fun stuff. And as we continue walking down the Silence Bridge, over here is our first exit. This exit is to another route that I can't remember off the top of my head. But all I have right now is just the route building that goes in between the two, since of the order that I'm doing them in. So, as I said, we continue down south, and we'll come to a small island where, if anyone knows Pokemon, or at least Heart Gold Soul Silver, I don't know about the originals, but we come to a house that is the fishing guru, and I think it's also his brother. Hello, Ekans. Basically, as I said with Lavender Town, I've been trying to, well, recently, making the buildings inside look more interesting, like adding side windows that aren't obviously visually depicted in the game, as well as better furniture type stuff, like a cauldron instead of just a regular block, and a furnace. I even included a furnace in here. I was gonna put fish on top, or at least like cooked ones or something like that, because this guy's all about fishing. Hopefully Ekans won't attack me. Good. Another thing you will notice that apparently is not here. Let's see. I don't know why. When I first made this, at least, I had... Here's another way you can tell that this is live and I don't plan these things. Was in the chest there was an actual super rod, so in case anyone doesn't know, let's make that real quick. I just need an anvil and a fishing rod, which will be in the tools trainer editor. Anyway, fishing rod. That's right there. There it is. Anvil. Put the weapon. Rename it to Super Rod. I would also put the enchantments, but that would probably call for me going on the internet, and that'll take way too long. So there's that. Will put the enchantments on that later, and that's where you get the super rod. So that's mainly what this building is used for. I should probably put lights in the ceiling as well. Many things to do. At least with this house. Yeah, there's also the roof, which I made a bit differently. You can like go inside it, because that's how the building was when I saw it in the reference for Route 12. So I think it's cool. I feel like the attic could use a little work, but So continuing south more, we still have the borders, and on the right side we have an exit. This exit has a secret item as you go a little bit forward. It is hidden, it's right here, but really it isn't too hard to find, because you would just have to go right there, and then obviously you can see it. As I said many times before, in the Pixelmon version of the map, it would be a Pokeball with something inside of it if I could figure out how to make it like that. Continuing on, we have another sign that basically points out this is Route 12, and if you continue going north, which you can see on the map, you can go to Lavender Town. So, just directional input, always good. I made this entire island for the coast, at least, so it could actually round out. You'll see, like, most of the actual coast is pretty detailed, rather than like the southern part of the ocean that still has random plains isn't, because they make it bigger, so what's the point? So basically you would just continue on. There's secret items or things like that that you can find here as well, and as you leave the bridge and go onto the field, we have the end of the route. Now, the following routes are 13, 14, and 15, followed by Fuchsia City, and next week we'll be going over 13, 14, 15 because they're very short, and Fuchsia City should be in the coming weeks. I'm going to work hard because I can at least say that I'm a little behind with getting Fuchsia City done. The last thing that I wanted to show you guys is how I made the oceans and why this route took me forever. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut off the shaders and get a night vision potion, which is somewhere right here. Okay. So basically, this is the ocean. I tried to the best of my ability to make it look like a natural ocean for as far and as long as possible. The random plains areas that are along the coast right now, I will just cut those out with World Edit and leave them as cubes. But as far as what you can see, I tried to make it look as good as I could. Basically what I would do was I would make a brush sphere, paste it a bunch of times, and then smooth it out. So that made valleys, trenches, rolling hills type of stuff. The only thing that's missing is there's usually more dirt, there's usually clay deposits and sand, which can be always added in later. So that's why it took me forever, because I had to do it for the entire place that is covered in water right now. So kudos to me, right? Maybe? I don't know. Like I said, with POKEARTH, I want to make it look as natural as possible with keeping the nostalgic beauty, and hopefully I accomplish that with the ocean. So, this is the end of the video. If you don't care for advertising-like stuff, now would be the time to go watch other fun YouTube stuff. There's a Pokemon dying. Anyway, as usual, I'm doing the Bangai, otherwise known as BangaaDragoon. If you'd like to support the map, you can download it. I will always include direct download link in the description. I'll try and keep it up to date because I will be updating the map, so I think it would be better, yeah. Instead of a direct download, I'll be pasting a link to the PMC page, which is what I usually do. So if you want to download the map as is right now, minus what I have of Fuchsia City, and I think the rest of Route 15, that is what's in the description. As well, there's always that for support, as well as obvious subscribing to my YouTube channel to follow up on constant updates of the map, and that's really about it. I am kind of in the works of getting a website. I don't know if I'm going to use it that much, but hey, more support, I guess. Also, if you have any ideas, be sure to leave them in the comments below or contact me in some other way. All my contact information is on the PMC page, so I highly recommend that if you're interested in doing any of that stuff, go to the PMC, because that's where Planet Minecraft, by the way, that's where everything is. So, that was kind of long. BangaaDragoon on basically every social network. So this is me signing off. So see you guys next week for all those routes, and hopefully I'll be done with Fuchsia City soon.